Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. The following video will contain spoilers from the Legends of Tomorrow episode titled White Knights. So, spoiler alert. If you don't want anything spoiled or ruined for you, stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here. Sorry it's taken a couple extra days to get this video out. Work schedule and other things were not able to permit me to get out here and do what I normally do. But anyway, this was an interesting episode, but in a way that, I don't know. I've been seeing other people give a review about what they thought of White Knights, and all in all, I think it was the first episode this season that was just kind of meh. Now, let me break it down. Since they had an idea to try to get some information about where the government might, know where Vandal Savage is, our heroes decide to break into the Pentagon, all Mission Impossible style, and get the non-redacted information. Everything seems to be going okay until the crew has to fight their way out, and Kendra has a glow to her eyes, a red glow, and she pops out the wings, claws, and she starts going in a berserker frenzy. Thankfully, Firestorm was able to get her the heck out of there and get her out, but it got bad. While everyone's trying to figure out what's going on with Kendra, it looks like the crew found out that Vandal Savage is now starting to work with scientists in the Soviet Union. Height of the Cold War, bad stuff, and we're trying to figure out what the heck he's trying to do. So they're heading to Russia, and it looks like Kronos starts showing up in a stealth ship to try to take them down. Using some slick maneuvers that they look like they were able to actually use some nuclear missile, or actually not nuclear, but air defense missiles against them to take out Kronos, apparently. But now the Wave Rider is damaged, or at least it's crashed. Gideon says that the systems are okay, but I'm not sure. So they managed to find out about a Dr. Valentina Vostok, who in the comics is known as Negative Woman, a member of the Doom Patrol. Interesting stuff there. They're going to try to approach her to find out what's going on in the information that they're trying to find out where Savage is, possibly hold up, or what lab he's working on. They take these ingestible pills, which I believe we first saw technology similar to this in the storyline Captain Atom Armageddon 2001. It was essentially a timeline where he was going back and forth through time trying to fight a bad guy named the Monarch. And he had technology that could effectively translate spoken word, both coming in and going out. So that was kind of cool. Once again, another little nod to Doctor Who tech as far as for a translation matrix, I think. But hey, why not? So Ray Palmer tries to move in on the Doctor, but she just not having any of it. But smooth Leonard Stark manages to actually get a way in, and that was cool. Meanwhile, they're figuring that since Kendra needs some help to try to get her berserker under control, who better to teach her than someone else who has their own bloodlust going on, White Canary. So they spar, they manage to do pretty well. They keep pushing one another over and over again until Kendra finally unleashes her bird, and here comes a White Canary, dang near kills her. And it scares Sarah. And I understand why. I gotta admit, for the episode, these fight scenes between these two incredible women is definitely one of the better parts of it. So that is good. That when it comes to the things that lacked here, I wouldn't say that. Eventually, though, they managed to locate. There's also some friction going on between Jax and Martin Stein. Once again, about the Firestorm being very pig-headed and everything. Rip Hunter also gets contacted by his mentor, another Time Master, and is offered to turn himself in. That'll fix the timeline, send everyone back to 2016, and try to fix everything. Of course, Mick Rory, Heatwave, is coming in, and he might be the big muscle of the group, but he is not stupid by any means. And I like to see how he's starting to actually develop a bit more in there, so that's cool. So he's figuring that it's going to be a trap. So eventually when Rip goes back, he doesn't give in. And it looks like, although he was told that Kronos died, right there, gun against his head. So here comes the rest of the crew to rescue him. Jax gets hurt bad. He ends up getting sent to sick bay due to his wound in his gut. Stein ends up saying some pretty harsh stuff to try to get through to Jax, because it feels like there's no other way. Meanwhile, Snart manages to get the credentials and the badge needed to go to this special laboratory to find out what they're working on. And it looks like they Project Svarog, I believe the Russian god of fire. Martin Stein manages to infiltrate and discovers they are essentially trying to create their own Soviet version of Firestorm. So, this is getting bad. Ray, Snart, and Stein managed to go in to try to dial down the reactor. He's going to try to absorb as much radiation from it as possible to shut it down. Alone, without Jax. That was pretty impressive to me. Usually the Firestorm powers only really work when both of them are fused together, so seeing that Stein could actually handle radiation without being fused was a nice little touch. So, while this is going on, Vostok shows up, and Ray's trying to, be White Knight to try to get her out of there. Snart tries to give her a chance, but she's a straight-up, cold-blooded Soviet woman who's ready to fight and kill for what she believes in. Stein's weakened. They managed to try to get the core out of there, but now they don't need the core because Stein let slip that he actually was working on the technology, the stuff before. So now, due to a big shootout that gets Mick Rory captured, Bray Palmer captured, and Dr. Stein captured, Captain Cold's out and he's about ready to shoot Rip because the code of honor he lives by is you don't leave a man behind. So it's kind of interesting to see that little... I'm trying to avoid the Cold puns because it's kind of cool to see him like that, but... So now they're deciding that the rest of the team need to get their act together, and next episode they're going to go into a rescue mission against one of the greatest Stalags in Soviet Union history to rescue their comrades. And it looks like the teaser for next week means that Vostok might actually become the new Firestorm, or possibly, as one of my friends said, Firehawk. So it's interesting, but compared to the high-paced nature of the last few episodes, this dipped a bit, but at the same time, it's kind of expected. You're trying to tell a story. It can't always be fast-paced, and there are some good things in the episode. It's just, this was the one that just kind of dipped a little bit. But in a roller coaster, sometimes you got to dip a little bit to slow down so you can get over that next hill and then go for more momentum. I mean, we've got more good episodes that are coming, and I'm certainly going to tune in for next week. It's just, like I said, this particular episode was just a little lacking, in my opinion. Hopefully we're going to see more of a pickup here. And on a funnier note, looks like I sent a little tweet out to Arthur Darvill. I also linked Ciara Renee in it about Arthur Darvill's not just an actor from Doctor Who and various shows, but he's also a good musician too. I sent a little tweet out saying, "Hey Arthur, please get together with Ciara Renee, who has a great voice, and do some musical thing." He has a cover of No Diggity by Blackstreet that I love. And Ciara is like retweeting it. Other people following her retweeting it. So who knows? This might actually lead to a musical number. People are talking about trying to maybe get like Carlos Valdez, who this boy can sing. Go to his page, The Los V, on YouTube. Check out some of his stuff. I mean, one of his early things he did is like a Stevie Wonder cover, Isn't She Lovely? His latest big thing is Open Your Eyes, and he kills it. I mean, he actually has Arthur Darvill giving him props for it. So this might actually spawn a musical behind-the-scenes moment involving Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and heck, I even threw John Barrowman's name in the ring, so maybe we can even get a full Arrow thing going on for some kind of musical thing between these three shows. We don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. Overall, I can't wait to see more fight scenes involving Sarah and Kendra fighting the bad guys or each other. They both look damn good doing it, so that's going to be pretty cool. But, yeah, sorry to keep it pretty kind of brief. I'm just going to try to get my thoughts for the next video I'm going to be doing here. It's going to be a new theory vid. So, what did you guys think about Legends of Tomorrow, the 4th episode, White Knights? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around. Let's get some conversation going about it. Did you think it was a good episode, an exciting episode, or just meh? It's your opinion too, so make your voices heard. All right, guys, until next time, Dave signing out. Peace. Yum, yum.